Rinse TV, that light skin boy SK Vibemaker, and we always bring through the best special guests, and I don't think we're going to be changing tradition anytime soon. We've got Marger in the building, man. What's happening?
I know, my brother, you're right, yeah?
Yes, man. A lot of people, as I always say, always mention your name, man. You're always talked about as one of the new wave MCs as well. But for those that don't know, just give us a brief history into the musical life of Marger.
History? Originally started off just doing just lots of hype grime, getting played on Logan Sama, a few plays on Rinse, you know what I mean? Started like escalating, wanting to bring it more further up in this thing.
Traditionally, when it comes to grime, a lot of the fans and consumers have loved the MCs more than the producers. But the talk is, in 2013, the balance is changing. Like the fans, the consumers are more seeing the producers as relevant, as more relevant than the MCs. How do you feel about that? The producers taking over as more relevant than the MCs?
Definitely, it's definitely a good look, you know. Like I like a lot of producers, you know what I mean? I've been listening to producers from day. I used to just download lots of instrumentals myself. So it's good that they're actually getting that, you know what I mean, the name out there, because a lot of the time what a lot of problem is, and what I used to have just even with my producer, is that the producer would make the money and the MC would get the face. But like more time now, it's like it's all good now, you get me? Artists are making, you know what I mean? Artists are making the money as well as the producers. It's all straight, it's straight down the middle. If you're going in with a producer, it's a collaboration. It's not no longer you're just taking a beat off him and jumping on it and then everyone's just gonna say, yeah, you done that tune.
How do you feel about the grime scene at the moment, man?
In terms of grime, that obviously that I love the vibe that it's bringing, you get me? Obviously there's being trap music, but that's American trap. There's a difference between American trap and UK grime MC spitting over 140 beats that has a sort of vibe that makes you think that's trap. Because trap's new. Trap's not, like, you know what I mean? Like, trap's not something that's been going on for years and years and years. And everyone, if it has, but no one's been supporting it like that. You get me? Only now everyone's supporting it, and everyone's trying to take this trap sound and say, yeah, it's the commercial sound, and then take grime MCs and say it's that. You get me? When really it's the other way around. Grime MCs have been doing this sound for years. Yonkers putting in this work to get it to this place where it's like, for next man to then come around and say, yeah, he's making a trap song. Like, no, fam, I made a grime tune when I jumped in the booth and I jumped on that beat. I jumped to the intent, like, get me intentionally to make a grime tune, like, to bring a grime vibe, like. So even if you are moving, boom, boom, you're spazzing out in the rave, like, one man is gonna call that trap. But to me, that's a grime. That's for me, that's straight grime. So
I'm a man of my surroundings.
The latest offering of the CD is Surrounded, features Dot Rotten, man. Tell us how that came together, because not everybody collaborates with Dot Rotten.
How that came around, that's a funny one, you know. Actually, I was coming back from a session in Bermondsey, South Bermondsey, and with the guy who produced the tune, Leon. And I was coming out Chinese shop, it's all the Chinese, coming out the shop and I see Dot Rotten walking past. Boom, 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 literally like that. He said, yeah, where you going? I come down, he said, where you going? Da, 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 da. I said, I've come back from a session. He said, yeah, come to my session, my studio's around here. I went with him, stayed with him, but they ended up staying with him, meeting some of his people, like, you know what I mean, catch the little vibe, met up with Skits Beats, like, you know what I mean, just bust a little vibe. It was a good vibe that day. Next day, literally, I phoned him in the morning, like, yo, got this track. I think I've sent it to you in the past. He's like, yeah, I know what track you're talking about. What you're going to come down and do? He's like, yeah, boom. I'll come down, literally come down there and then, done his verse, wrote it there and then shut it down, you get me? So.
Let me start explaining all the stress. I got all these pagans on my chest, raging in my head, trying to be good in the hood.
That light skin boy SK Vibemaker, I got to say thank you very much for coming through, Marger, man. A lot of people got to look out for that certified mixtape out at the moment, man.
Nice one, brother.